Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Ginni Thomas. I've seen some TikTok videos running around with like more text messages involving Ginni Thomas and implying that she was much more involved with the January 6th coup attempt, and Eve was calling it a coup attempt. But when I try and find that information by Google searching, I can't find it. I can't locate it anywhere. So I can't really speak to that. There was another bit of news that came out a while ago saying that Ginni Thomas had paid for buses for for bringing January people to the January 6th event. And apparently there's no evidence that happened either. So trying not to spread conspiracy theories or rumors or anything along those lines. Funny, I'm on a tarot channel and I'm worried about facts, right? But, it's important that we do work with the same set of facts. And that if something is shown not to be true, that we recognize that, because we would want the other side to do the same thing, right? Treat others like you'd want them to treat you, that sort of thing. Okay. Now, that being said, how is Ginni Thomas feeling right now with her involvement on January 6th? The most recent stories I can find involving Ginni Thomas say that she regrets ever sending text messages to Mark Meadows. Yeah, you think? And people that get caught cheating on their spouses really regret that they ever cheated. More the fact that they got caught. They don't really regret the cheating too much. The only other story is that how she raised $600,000 for her PAC through private donors, which I believe means Harlan Crow. Okay, so that being said, let's find out. How is Ginni Thomas currently feeling about her role with January 6th as the Department of Justice starts investigating January 6th coup events? Is she nervous? Is she happy? How's she feeling? Entertainment purposes only. Oh, looks like somebody's got some secrets. And Howlin' at the Moon crazy. I don't think many people are going to argue that Ginni Thomas may not have both oars in the water, if you know what I mean. And the secrets revealed brings about an end. Okay. This is not what I would refer to as an auspicious start for Miss Thomas. And underneath it's, winner takes all. It's narcissism. It's this I'm right, you're wrong all the time type thing. So there's this energy that she dove in with both feet into the election was stolen all the way up to the January 6th type thing. She was in it and happily in it. And now as things get revealed, it brings endings, probably for her and probably for her husband, because I don't know how any reasonable person could think that your husband doesn't know what you're up to, especially when your husband is a Supreme Court Justice. That doesn't pass the smell test. You know what I mean? In the past, 8 of Wands, things happening quickly. Go. Yeah. I think, the investigations are really slow on January 6th, but with the Department, and I was asking specifically, though, about the Department of Justice, things have started to speed up very quickly. And I think that's leading towards this feeling here. The current situation is the Queen of Pentacles. She might be holding on to more valuable information, but this also could be about health. And this could be, the beginning of some nascent health problems that are going to impact her. Other intuitives have seen Clarence Thomas stepping down to help his ill wife out. This could be a portent of that to come. Think of this as, because pentacles are about health and wealth. So if this is about health, this might be about somebody who hasn't been taking good care of themselves, and now you've got a health problem coming in. Overarching energy, 2 of Cups. agreements. Now, I don't necessarily believe Ginni Thomas is going to be going into a plea deal anytime soon, but I do believe that any consequences, shall we say, of actions that would lead to this might lead to agreements to cut deals for her, but I don't doubt for a second that her husband wouldn't be rolled into it, because again, it doesn't make any sense that Clarence Thomas wouldn't know what his wife was up to. They are best friends. They talk. The thing to value, the Empress. The Empress is, again, it's supposed to be about providing and taking care of everyone. But in this case, again, when we jump back onto the thing, this could be about the health issues and not taking care of yourself and now needing somebody else to take care of you as part of the agreement when the secrets come out. And again, you can also say Clarence Thomas is supposed to take care of the U.S. Outcome, the Four of Wands. Typically, it's the wedding card. It's welcoming people in. I put it, when I look at this as a low energy card, this is the don't let the door hit you on the butt on the way out card. So I'm thinking she is going to be leaving public life and she will be taking her husband with her. Again, because it's winner takes all. She was all in on this. And if she doesn't want to go to prison, she's going to have to cut a deal with somebody, and it's going to be her husband who's got to help with that deal that's being cut. For entertainment purposes only, if my wife was a Supreme Court justice and I'm messaging the President of the United States' chief of staff about stolen elections, you better believe I'd be giving her an earful about all my theories about the election being stolen. Because she's a Supreme Court justice, and this might come up on her docket, and I'd want her to make darn sure she knew my opinion on things, and that she and I were aligned in our opinions. It doesn't make sense he doesn't know anything about it. That's ludicrous. That's right up there with somebody 30 years ago told me I didn't have to report being taken on a jet plane with Harlan Crow to exotic locations and having it all expenses paid. I didn't know I was supposed to report that. I was told I didn't have to. Yeah, whatever, dude. Save the lives for somebody who believes you, which is approximately 20% of this population, if your name's Trump anyways. Clarence Thomas, what a piece of work. Both of them, man. Both of them. Okay. What's Jack Smith got on her? Jack Smith got something on Ginni Thomas. Let's find out. Does Jack Smith have something on Ginni Thomas? Come on down. Let's find out. Mr. Smith, King of Swords. Are you around here? Okay. I think he thinks he's got her dead to rights. She might be able to wiggle her way out of this, but he's got her trapped. And he's in a position of strength. Think of this as the leverage card. Can leverage information and is going to pull the words right out of the mouth of this lion because he's got her exactly where he wants her. She better start spilling the beans. And the past high priestess. All the information that's out there is, trackable, traceable. Start asking the right people the right questions. You've got your story down, and then you go to her, and she tries to maybe be not tell the truth, be a little bit fast and loose with the facts, and you got her. You've got her nailed for basically lying to you, and lying to the FBI is a charge in itself. Did you catch her in perjury? Perjury trap. That's another charge, especially when it goes to Congress, because she's going to be on oath when she went to talk to Congress. Ginni Thomas has got some problems. Things are going to be exposed. Things are exposed. They went looking, they went finding, they found, they brought up, they went looking for the facts, they found the facts. And now they're going to go forward with those facts. And it's all part of the investigation. The investigation moves on with the chariot. Oh, look at that. Get ready to go to jail. Get ready to say bye-bye to your freedoms, because we are working our way all the way through here. This is what they're going to dangle over her as, this is the carrot. You're not going to go to prison. But you better give us what we want. Outcome, sorrow, disappointment. Who's got the sorrow? Who's got the disappointment? My guess is it's not Jack Smith could be sorrowful because it's really sad when the wife of a Supreme Court justice may have been involved in an insurrection and doing her part to see it all the way through. That's not quite the America that we know. But this could also be Ginni Thomas. Ginni Thomas has already said she regrets sending those texts to Mark Meadows over here. And those texts got released. So yeah, I can imagine you're sorrowful about that. And then there's that evaluation. So this is this is about Jack Smith evaluating all the data he has. Does he have her trapped? And now let's leverage her for all that we can. Because we got the facts. We went looking and we found them. Investigation grinds on. And some people could be going to prison. So you better start spilling the beans, girl. And now I guess the last question we're going to ask is, does Ginni Thomas spill the beans? Or does she go to prison? I have a hard time picturing somebody wealthy and well-connected like Ginni Thomas going to prison. I just have a hard time with that. Part of it's because, the way our law system set up, wealthy people don't get held accountable to the same tune that non-wealthy people get held accountable to. And certainly not the same tune that poor people, especially poor minorities, get held accountable to. The second reason is because they could sing and save their butts, and they've got a lot of leverage on what they can do to stay out of trouble. Taking care of your own, as it were. Okay, so is Ginni Thomas going to spill the beans, or is Ginni Thomas going to hold out? We'll do a dual reading on that one. What's the signifier? Here's the information. Is she going to spill the beans? Yes or no? Let's say she doesn't spill the beans. Well, that's not going to work out so well for you here, because you're trapped. You're trapped because you were a part of this problem, and you were kind of a rookie about it, about hiding and covering your tracks. You're not very good at it. So now you're trapped. You've got all this money, all this legacy, all this power behind you, which is going to help you. But it's also a lot of information that's been of value that's been let out. So you're going to need to cut a deal. So if she doesn't cut a deal, she's going to cut a deal because she's trapped. She's cornered and they know it. And fortunately, she's wealthy enough to get her way out of it. If she does cut a deal, she's going away. Not necessarily prison, but she's going away to calmer waters. Again, the Empress, health and wealth, taking care of yourself. Again, this could be one of those things where they represent it as she had health issues so that we couldn't really do anything about it type of thing. But if she cooperates, it's absolutely the end of her career and Clarence Thomas's career. Without a doubt, it's the end of it. And they were going to, she might be a little bit frugal with the truth there if she's cooperating. And if she gets caught, she's going to be in really, really big trouble. But I think this is telling me that they get away with it. If she talks, it's going to bring an end to her and Clarence. But from her point of view, they got away with it. They really dodged a bullet because of their wealth and their power. And then they get to spend, the rest of their days together. But she has to really decide what she's going to do. Is she going to do what's in her best interest? Or does she think that they don't have enough to nail her on what's going on? Can she be, a little convenient, telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So, in the end, I truly believe Ginni Thomas will not see the inside of a prison cell. In the end, she will go away. It's almost like kind of her destiny that she's not going to serve prison time. She's just going to go away. The question is she going to fight it or not? And if she fights it, they're going to prove that she knew everything that was going on. And when she tries to negotiate a deal, it's not going to be such a hot deal. And if she admits it, well, she's going away anyways. And she'll be taking her husband with her because, remember in this card, there's 2 people in it. So she's not going by herself. She'll take her husband with it. But they won't pay any more of a price than that. Maybe Harlan Crow doesn't invite him on on hunting trips or fishing trips anymore. Or, those expensive European vacations on his super yacht. But they're not in prison either. So there's something to be said for that. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm just rushing towards 2,500 subscribers, which is really exciting. The channel is really growing, and I do appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.